March Madness is upon us. I hope everyone had fun watching the games today. I really did. And my favorite game of the day, I mean, of course I love my UK Wildcats winning, but my favorite game of the day was the one I was most looking forward to at the start of the day. Murray State. Love it, man. Came in and crushed up on Marquette and kept my bracket alive. Okay, so tonight, what are we opening tonight? 3-box case of Onyx baseballs. We're going to open some 2019 Leaf Draft football, some 2018 Leaf Valiant baseball, and then Panini National Treasures football. So we've got a lot on tap tonight. None of them take a tremendous amount of time, but it's just a lot of stuff to break. So let's go ahead and get started with our pre-break info. Pretty easy here. Feedback, 100% automated. Done simply so you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get the same in return. And of course, the most important part is to say thank you. I do appreciate you bidding and breaking with me, hanging out and chatting with me and all that kind of stuff. We are looking now at breaks that are listed on eBay that we're going to be digging into here in the next few days. So, tomorrow night, we're going to have an autographed football jersey, Cornerstones basketball, Inception baseball, and more 2019 Leaf Draft football. Saturday is an off night. We'll get back at things on Sunday with an autographed basketball jersey, a half case of encased football. I don't have any more full cases, so this is a 4-box half case. Another full case of Valiant baseball, and we're going to open a full case of Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. That is the hobby version. It's a multi-sport product. Spots are sold by the first letter of the last name. It's all listed in the football category. On Monday night, we have a half case of Leaf Best of Basketball because I found a half case of loose boxes that I forgot I had. So, yeah, we'll dig into those, along with a half case of Donruss Baseball, which is the back half of a case. That's all on Monday night. Tuesday night, Leaf Autograph Multi-Sport Jersey, Cornerstones Basketball, National Treasures Football, and Inception Baseball. So that's what we look like for the next 5 days. For tonight, there's lots of information on this page. First off, the order we're breaking in. So once again, it is the Onyx Preferred Players Autographed Baseballs that will open first. The Leaf Draft football is second, Leaf Valiant baseball third, National Treasures football the fourth and final break of the night. So we have one of those breaks that's a free shipping break. That's the autographed baseballs. Free shipping breaks work like this. If your team, well, first of all, it goes out, scheduled to go out no later than 7 days after the fact. So no later than a week from today, Thursday the 28th. Most of the time, however, they go much faster than that, but that would be the latest it would be out the door to you. The other thing about free shipping breaks, if your team is not the team pulled, your consolation card, which you would get for having a team that didn't pull anything, is typically held until you have your next package shipping. That's simply because it is a free shipping break. But if you want it sent sooner, all you need to do is drop me a line on eBay, let me know. I will happily send your consolation on the way now. Our paid shipping breaks, that is the Leaf Draft, Leaf Valiant, and National Treasures football. I've got that projected for Monday. If I can get it out to you faster than that, I will. I'm hopeful that I can. But again, you know, my mom had that eye surgery this morning, so we've got some more appointments following up on that tomorrow. Sometimes you just don't know how long that sort of stuff takes. So I'm projecting for Monday and hoping to get it out to you sooner than that. And that's the Leaf Draft, Valiant, and NT. And since those three are paid shipping breaks, if you should happen to get skunked in one of those and your team is not pulled, your consolation cards will ship out with the rest of the break, because that will be, of course, your next package shipping. So first up, a 3-box inner case of 2019 Onyx Preferred Players Autographed Baseballs. This is an inner case. It's break number 9. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay, Thursday night, the 21st of March. You will notice that we had one team in here that didn't sell. That's the Diamondbacks. It's noted as no bids buyback. We have 4 teams in here that don't have hits in the product, so they were not listed for sale. That's the Cubs, the Tigers, the Marlins, and the Pirates. Everybody else, you see your name across from your team if you're in this break. If you happen to be in one of the upcoming breaks, don't worry. You're going to see your name up there in lights shortly as soon as we get to your product. Last but not least, yeah, I know the background went out of focus. I do that on purpose. I don't like autofocus, and I do like to look at things up pretty close to the camera so we can get a good detailed look at it. So that is why your background went a little bit out of focus. All right, so who is in chat tonight? It looks like Bobby B is here. Hey, hey, hey to you as well. Sean is here, and KP, oh boy, KP Mobent, maybe? You know, I probably did not pronounce that the way you intended it to be, and I apologize for that, KP. I'm really bad at guessing how those usernames are supposed to be pronounced. But I'm guessing you probably in the interim have seen the list of what's breaking tonight, so I think we're probably on the page there. Greg is here. Hey, Eagles Adrian Fanatic is here. We haven't seen you in a while, Eagles Adrian. And I believe, sir, everything is pretty well locked up tonight. We don't have nothing is available tonight except that, you know, we had the one team that didn't sell in this break. But other than that, everything else pretty well locked up tonight. And let me get the checklist for this product. Forgot to lay it down there. And Edward is here. Ezekiel is here. Dirty Dog, hi. Griffin is here too. Bruins 617 is here. We got a big group in chat tonight. I like it. You guys know I like it when you keep me company. Okay, so it tells us on these little sheets of paper who this baseball is actually signed by. But I like to just kind of look at it first and see if I can guess it. And I'm hardly ever right, but I don't know. Why not? We can look at it either way, baseball first or papers first. I just choose baseball first. Okay, so there's your signature, and yeah, I don't know the answer to that. JSA authenticated, Onyx authenticated as well. There's your JSA paper that goes with it. You'll note that is bent. They usually are. They don't fit quite in that box properly, so they are usually a little bent. Your Onyx authentication. And this tells us who it is. That is Mr. Kevin Maytan. So how about that? That is not a bad little hit. You'd think I'd recognize his signature by now, but yet I do not. And Kevin Maytan, he's an Angel, isn't that right, guys? He got traded after all that big scandal with the Red Sox and their international stuff. I think I'm pretty sure he's an Angel these days, Mr. Maytan. All right, coming out next, we have... I always look at that and think, oh, it's going to be Vlad Guerrero Jr., and like it never is. So we'll find out who it actually is in a minute. That is Onyx Authenticated. And there's our Onyx piece of paper. And it tells us that it is Victor Robles. See, told you I'd do it every time. And Victor, of course, is the Nationals. So right now we've got the Angels and Kevin Maytan and Victor Robles for the Nationals. And here comes our third out. Limitless joined us. Hi, Limitless. So did Tim Yee. Hi, Tim. Griffin said National Treasures went over the top tonight. I didn't look at any of the prices on anything. I was hustling to get the spreadsheet done and all the stuff done for the break, and I didn't actually look at any of it ahead of time. Yeah, I have no idea on that. Absolutely none. Can't even hazard a guess on that one. It is Onyx Authenticated. And let's find out who it is. Your little Onyx paper that goes with it. It is Vince Velasquez. All right, Vince Velasquez. Let me find him on the checklist because I honestly don't know where he goes. So he is a Philly. Vince Velasquez is the Philadelphia Phillies. They're on that Onyx checklist. Okay, so we've got, why are all these strings coming off there? We'll recap them as I get them back in the boxes there. So that is Vince Velasquez. That one is headed to the Phillies, Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll mark the box as we go. Victor Robles is out for the Nationals. Look for him to be pretty good. I think that the value of his stuff will probably go up once he gets on the field and shows us what he's got. And then Kevin Maytan for the Angels is our third out for tonight. So those are our 3 baseballs. Now give me a second to get them set aside, and we're going to buzz right on down the line. And next up is, of course, our 2019 Leaf Draft Football. First of our 2019 class coming up. I'm kind of jazzed to get into it. I always buy Leaf Draft because I like to get an early jump on the draft class, you know. I mean, they're the earliest autographs. We can do some good prospecting in there and sometimes pick them up at a little better price. Okay, if you did not see this earlier, there's your 411. What we just finished will be on the way to you no later than Thursday, probably sooner, but no later than Thursday a week from today. What we're about to do, Leaf Draft Valiant and NT, should be on the way to you roughly Monday sooner if I can make it happen. So here's the thing about this Leaf Draft Football. You saw it there on the other page. Hopefully you read the listing description and saw it there too. Well, first let's go over the details. It's a 20-box case. And of course, these are the Hobby Blasters, and it was sold by first letter of last name, okay? So Kyler Murray would be an M, Dwayne Haskins an H, so on and so forth. And there you see who has what teams in this one. So this is the part that's important that I hope you read in the description. Leaf packages the hits in these completely separate. They're not like mixed in the packs. As in, you know, like Topps and Panini, you got to open all the packs to find the hits. That is not the way Leaf does this stuff. So we're going to have the hits in here packaged separately. That is what we're going to open and break tonight. We're not going to open the packs, which are full of nothing but base cards. There's no hits in there, just base cards. Or I guess technically there could be I think they have gold parallels of the base cards. So instead of opening all those where we know we're going to find no hits, I'm instead going to send each bidding position a bunch of sealed packs. And then you can open them when you get them or do with them what you choose. So the hits we'll open and look at and break as normal. The sealed packs we're not going to open because there's a zillion of them, but you are going to get a chunk of them shipped off to you. All right? That's the same way we did Leaf Draft last year too. So many of you probably broke it last year with me as well. So you kind of know the deal. Big Dude is here waiting on NT football. Yeah, we got a couple breaks to do before it. You probably got, I don't know, I'm going to say maybe 45 minutes or so. All right, so there you can see there's our little pack of sealed hits. These are just base packs. So once again, base packs are going to just set right back in that box. We're not opening all those just to look at base cards tonight. But you are going to get a chunk of them shipped out to you. So you can have some fun with them. Open them, give them away, sell them, doesn't matter. Well, I don't guess I did a very good job cutting that now, did I? Dang, man. Come on, Leaf. Can't get through the security seal. All right, where are you, little hits? Oh, they're down the side. See, takes me a minute. I figure it out, though. I'm a slow learner, but I get it eventually. So we're going to go ahead and get all of this stuff, all of our packs out of here, and then we'll look at them just one right after the other as soon as I can extract them, good Lord, from these boxes. Which, you know, could do with a little different security seal situation, but hey. Tim says he thinks that Victor Robles is on track to possibly be a 2019 Rookie of the Year prospect. Well, I think everybody's predicting that Victor's going to do really well. He would have, of course, been called up last year, except he was injured at the time the Nationals had the need. And as a result, Juan Soto leapfrogged him. And Juan Soto, of course, became the young sensation for the Nationals. So Victor cooled his heels for a year longer than planned. But yes, I would agree. I think everybody's expectation is that he's going to do quite well this year, so we would hope so. Griffin, you need some Dwayne Haskins mojo. All right, let's try to make that happen. I'd like to find some Haskins. I'd like to find some Kyler Murray. I got a whole wish list in here of guys I'd like to find. I also have a wish list that I could not have to deal with those Leaf security seals on every box. But I don't think that wish is going to come true. They're going to be there. I don't remember them being there in years past, however, but this year they are. At least in the hobby version, they are. So maybe the... Oh, good grief. Maybe the retail version's still not. Who knows? But I do think it's a good idea to get a jump start on rookie classes because, you know, these are the first, really the first ones that are going to be out there. So you got to, if you're one of those people who likes to buy and sell, I think it gives you a little bit of an advantage to be able to have some of the first signed cards ahead of everybody else. Gives you a little extra jump on your selling. Big Dude, he says Leaf is stepping up their game. They're definitely making some adjustments. I mean, they're coming up, they're starting to do on certain products jumbo versions of things as well as hobby versions. And of course, this year, a nice addition to see the hobby blasters as well as the retail for Leaf Draft. The primary difference in the two being that there are some players that are on the hobby checklist that aren't on the retail checklist. And also, of course, there's an extra autograph. So instead of 2 hits per box, like we have had in years past for Leaf Draft Blasters, the hobby version, we get 3. So that's good. And of course, you know, they got the deal signed with Kyler and Haskins, and looks like most of what I would call our probably, at least who we think at this point will be our big guys in the draft. I think most of the big names have been signed with Leaf, so yeah, I like it. Griffin, you said you called Leaf today on a redemption that wouldn't go through, and they answered right away, which was refreshing. No kidding. No kidding. It's Leaf you can usually reach, and Topps I think you can reach relatively easily. Panini to me is the one that is the hardest to reach a live human being, especially when it comes to dealing with redemptions and things with them. I think they're this, you know, the least user-friendly, if you will. And I would love to see them do something with their redemptions like Topps does, where if you've waited a certain amount of time, you can go online and check a little box that says substitute and just have it be done, instead of having to track down somebody at Panini and then hope they'll remember to do it, and you never know, all that kind of stuff. So if we can get their redemptions sorted out, we'd be in really good shape. But yeah, Leaf Metal Sports Heroes is going to be kind of fun too, I think. If you haven't looked at the checklist for that, you should. It's I mean, it's everybody from, you know, Floyd Mayweather to Chloe Kim and everybody in between. There's lots of really high profile athletes in there. Conor McGregor's in there. So I mean, it's not just your traditional you know, baseball, football, basketball kind of thing. You've got obviously boxing and MMA and Olympic athletes and all kinds of fun stuff in Metal Sports Heroes. So I'm looking forward to getting in that in a few days too. We are almost there, kids. We have got only 2 more to have all of our packs out of, or all of our hits out of these blasters. And you know, I asked them once, I had an occasion to be talking to Brian, who's the guy that basically, you know, owns and runs the company, and I asked him how come the hits were packaged separately like this instead of worked into the packs like we would traditionally find with Topps or Panini, and he said that's the only way you can guarantee that you have the right number of hits in a box is to package them separately. So, well, okay, then there we go. So then we knew. All right, finally. Whew, that was a chore, wasn't it? But now we're in for the fun part. And once again, remember these were, where is the flap? These are first letter of last name. All right, so Jawan Taylor is out first, and that, of course, is going to go to the T's. And there is Byron Murphy. For the M's, we have a mystery autograph redemption. Oh, well, how about that? We're going to set that little bad boy up there, because guess what? I didn't make a spot for it. I know, falling down on the job. We'll use random.org to award that as a result, so it'll be a little bonus for you. Ryan Davis for the D's. Nick Brossette for the B's. There's Jace Sternberger for the S's. Then we have Dylan Mitchell, M. Chauncey Gardner Johnson, G, because obviously his last name is hyphenated Gardner Johnson, but the first letter of the last name is obviously the G. Another mystery redemption. Woohoo! I'm liking that. A little bonus for you guys and gals. Somebody will take those home. Jacques Patrick, P. Trayvon Wesco, W. There's I'm going to go with Tyree. That might not be right, but I'm going to go with Tyree Brady. We all know I'm going to mess up at least half the names, don't we? Of course we do. Of course we do. This is Dontavius Russell for the R's. Garrett Bradbury for the B's. Oh, this is a good one. I can't pronounce his first name. Jakai, maybe. But I know he's expected to be a high draft pick. That's for the P's, of course. He should at least be a first round, I believe. Jamal Peters is also for the P's. There's Trayvon Mullen for the M's. Jalen Jelks for the J's. It's always interesting to go back and look at this after the draft and see where these end up. Preston Williams, W's. Marvell Tell, T. There's Riley Ridley. That is Calvin's little brother for the R's. Yeah, because a lot of times I find there are names in here that I don't necessarily recognize right offhand at this time of year, and then in a few months from now, we know exactly who they are. Trayvon Brown for the B's. Dante Johnson, J. DeAndre Baker, B. This is Alex Wesley, W. There is, oh boy, I wonder how you say his name. Starts with an X. Zamines, maybe. Most of the time an X is pronounced as a Z. O'Shane Zamines, possibly. Anyway, it's X. Christian Wilkins, going to the W's. Juan Thornhill to the T's. Jordan, oh boy, Tamu, well, it's a T. Josh Jacobs, double J's. Zach Gentry, G. Jonathan Abram, A. Noah Fant, a good little tight end out of Iowa. Both those Iowa tight ends, I think, are projected to go pretty high in the draft. I think Noah will probably be a first rounder. Oh boy, Jelani, something with a T. Tavay, maybe. Michael Dogby, D. Ed Oliver, O. This is Derek Gore For the G's, TJ Edwards, E. Brett Ripon, R. DeMarcus, oh, his last name's Christmas. DeMarcus Christmas for the C's. Chase Hansen for the H. This is Deontay Thompson, T. David Long, L. Jermaine Pratt, P. Dexter Lawrence is an L. Nasir Adderley, A. Porter Gustin for the G's. Miles Sanders for the S's. Iman Marshall for the M's. There's Greg Little for the L's. Rodney Anderson for the A's. Looks like we might have ourselves another mystery autograph redemption coming up, I'm going to guess. That's going to the J's for Johnson. This one goes to the Y's. Rock Yassin. I forget to show you the back of Johnson as well, didn't I? A mystery autograph redemption. A third one of those now hanging out up there. So 3 teams are going to have, or 3 letters, however you want to look at it. 3 people are going to be taken or have a shot at that. Corey Ballantyne for the B's. There's Keelan Doss for the D's. Jamarius Way for the W's. XYZ ended up doing pretty good, didn't they? After all, XYZ actually had a few little hits in there. Max Sharping, S. Terrell Hanks with the H, and another mystery autograph redemption. So we have 4 of those now. All right, so let me get all these little bags out of the way that all this stuff just came out of, and then we're going to award those using random. Okay, so here's the way I think we're going to do this. I guess I need 4 of those little bags back, don't I? I did not think that through. So I'm going to copy all of the team names, and I'll take you along with me as I do this. Then we'll go to random, and I will paste them into random.org. And I will do random 1 single time. And then these, because there are 4 of these, the first 4 bidding positions that come up after we randomize, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, each will take one of these home. So that way 4 different bidding positions are going to have an opportunity to get one of our mystery autograph redemptions. Don't know, obviously, who they are. That's the mystery, right? Yes, exactly. All right, so let's go over here and take care of this. I'm going to let you come along with me here while we go into random. And here's the way I work random. If I have 9 or fewer items in a list, I do random 3 times, and the third one decides. When I have 10 or more, as is the case here, I just do random 1 single time. So we're scrolling through so you can see everything got copied and pasted. Once again, it's going to be whoever ends up in position 1, 2, 3, and 4. After we randomize, each will get 1 of these. All right, so good luck, everyone. Here we go. So it's going to go to bidding position L. Does that say L? I got to get closer to read that. Isn't that awful? Yeah, so L is going to get 1. I'm labeling these. T and U, bidding position gets 1. P and Q, taking 1 home. And then our 4th one is bidding position, last name, beginning C. So that is how random awarded our mystery autographs. So now we can recap. So C gets 1 of them. PQ gets 1. TU the third one, and L, the fourth one. Now for the rest of these, I'm not going to read all this off again, obviously, but we will just take a little quick scroll through it all. So if you happen to jump in late, you missed it, whatever the case may be, this gives you another chance to look at it. And just as a reminder, it is, of course, based on the first letter of the last name, determining where these go. And you're also going to get a little hunk of unopened packs of the base cards, because we're not opening the base cards tonight since we know the hits aren't in them. But you will get your unopened packs. I see lots of people have jumped into chat and everybody seems to be asking the same thing. What's the order? What's the order? So guys, once again, the Onyx Preferred Baseballs have already broken. This is 2019 Leaf Draft Football, already broken. We are next heading into our Leaf Valiant Baseball. Then after that will be NT Football. So things pretty much break in the order that they end on eBay for the most part. Every once in a while I tweak it if I've done something dumb in the way that I listed it, but most of the time they're going to break in the order they're listed. So for those of you who just joined, if you had one of the baseballs on the way to you no later than Thursday the 28th, a week from today, free shipping stuff always projected a week out, often ships sooner. If you got skunked in the baseball break and your team wasn't pulled, your consolation card's typically held until your next package ships. If you want it sent sooner, drop me a line and let me know. Our paid shipping breaks tonight should be on the way to you by Monday, hopefully sooner, but don't anticipate it being any later than Monday. If you get skunked in one of those, that's Leaf Draft Football, Valiant Baseball, or NT Football, you will get your consolation cards when the rest of the break ships because it's a paid shipping break. 12 boxes of 2018 Leaf Valiant Baseball. This is a full case break. It is break number 5. Also, of course, ended tonight, the 21st of March. The Minnesota Twins have no hits in this product, so they were not listed for sale. Everything else, of course, is there as you would expect it to be. And if you're in the break, your name is across from your team. This is another one that really the longest part of the break is simply getting everything out of the packaging. We got to cut through the plastic and into the boxes and through the seals, and you know, once we get through all the packaging, it rolls pretty quickly, but it's the getting through that is the challenge every night. And Christine is here. Hi, Christine. And Bruins, you answered, you must have answered somebody's question. Somebody must have had a question about the baseballs. Oh, I see. Chris did. Chris Thomas did. Thank you for stepping in there, Bruins, and hooking me up and answering that question while I was busy going through the 2019 Leaf Draft. I appreciate you stepping in the void and helping me out there, man. And welcome, Chris. And, of course, Christine. You guys, I think, are the only ones that have jumped into chat anyway since I last said hey to everybody. Bruins, you've got 4 teams in Valiant. You said you love Valiant. I'm with you. I like Valiant a lot. Everybody likes the graded cards, of course. That's one of the big selling points of Valiant. I also look forward to Trinity Baseball every year, because the patches in Trinity Baseball are usually outrageously good most of the time. Often better than I see the patches come out of anywhere else, including Topps and Panini. Now, of course, you never know on any given year if that's going to stay the same way, but in past years, I have certainly found the relics in Trinity Baseball to be exceptional. So I'm looking forward to that too. Edward says good luck to everybody. Who have you got in here tonight, Edward? Who are you looking for? And Mauricio is here. It's your first break with us. Well, welcome. Glad to have you joining in with us tonight. You're looking for Joey Bart. Well, we definitely see Joey Bart come out of here for the Giants fairly often. And I'll tell you this too, Mauricio. We had Sean Jelly came out of one of the breaks of Valiant. I've only seen him once in here so far, if I recall. Some of the earlier Leaf Baseball products, we saw him more often. And I know he didn't have, you know, the flash, obviously, of Joey Bart, because, I mean, come on, Joey was your #2 overall draft pick last year, and he projects to be excellent. But Sean Jelly's from this area. He played college ball at UK, my alma mater. And he's a quite good little pitcher, and I think he's going to get even better. So, you know, if you pull a Sean Jelly, yeah, I don't know, maybe hang on to it. I think the kid's got some potential. Edward, you're looking for Ohtani. Looking for a little Shohei action. He's another one that in some of the early Leaf stuff this year, why are some of these not cut as well as others? I don't know, so weird. Some of the earlier Leaf Baseball, we found Ohtani really almost every case. In the more recent products, we're finding him, I would say, every few cases. So he's definitely not as prevalent in some of the later releases so far, anyway. But he's definitely in here, and we're going to try to find him for you, Edward. All right, kids. Let's see what we've got going here. So these, I should say this, of course. I imagine everybody knows this by now, but in case you don't, Leaf, of course, cannot show team names or team logos, nor can Panini for that matter. Topps is the only one who can. They also do not list city names on here, and we give it to the current team. Okay, so all these go to the current team for the player. So we're starting out to 35. That is Jordan Groshans. He is, of course, a Blue Jay. Travis Swaggerty comes out to 35 for the Pirates. Peter Alonso for the Mets to 99. Looking like he's going to shape up to be pretty good. William Contreras is the Atlanta Braves, and that happens to be a 1/1. Woohoo! How about that, Atlanta Braves? It's a 1/1 that isn't a printing plate. Looks like there's some little dust or something in between. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't take them out of the sleeves or top loaders, so we'll leave it like it is, and you might need to get a speck of dust out of it or something when you get it. And we're starting out with a perfect 10. I love it. It is Ethan Hankins on our first graded card. That's headed to the Cleveland Indians. It is numbered to 25. Both card and autograph are numbered, or graded, rather, to 10. Simeon Woods Richardson, the Mets strike again to 25. Mr. Ryder Green to 35, New York Yankees. Matthew Liberatore, Tampa Bay Rays to 99. And there's Wander Franco, back-to-back Tampa Bay Rays. That's to 99. Our graded card is Shane McClanahan. That is also graded to 10. And the autograph grades out to 10. And the card is numbered to 25. And kind of don't you just wonder why they didn't just call that box the Tampa Bay Rays box? Because, yeah, you got it. Shane McClanahan is a Ray as well. All kinds of Rays coming out of there. Grant Levine, Colorado Rockies to 25. Cole Winn, numbered to 99 I got to think about that. Cole Winn is the Rangers. Cole Roederer is the Cubbies. Cole Winn, who we just saw, Texas Rangers. There's Nico, so the Cubbies do have one in here to 99. Nick Madrigal for the White Sox to 10. We got a Black Label 10 coming up, kids. Oh, look at that. That is Cole Roederer. That is the Cubbies. Black Label 10, that's as good as it gets. Everything about that card graded out perfectly. Black Label 10's super hard to get. It is numbered to 99. Cole Roederer and the Cubs have a nice one. Next up, Steele Walker. Steele Walker is a Chicago White Sox, numbered to 99. Jason Schroeder here is also numbered to 99. I don't know why some of those keep trying to jump out of their top loaders. Jason Schroeder, an Astro, by the way. There is Nick Schnell to 35, and Nick Schnell is also a Tampa Bay Ray. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres to 5. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet for San Diego. Jonathan India shows up for my Cincinnati Reds. Grades to 9.5, autograph grade to 10, card numbered to 15. And amongst all the March Madness today, I did see some score alerts that my Cincinnati Reds got absolutely destroyed by the Kansas City Royals. like 1 minute I see an alert that says, oh, it's a close game. And then the next minute it looks like, oh, we're down by like 6 runs or something stupid. So, boy, I really hope we're not the same old Cincinnati this year. Taylor Wiedner to 99, Arizona Diamondbacks. Ryan Weathers for the Padres to 99. Next up, it is Ethan Hankins again for the Indians to 35. Oh, you asked for Shohei? How about that, Edward? How about your man Shohei Ohtani out for the Angels, numbered to 35? Right? Ask and ye shall receive. Jackson Kowar comes out for KC, the Royals, 9.5 card grade, 10 autograph grade. Card is numbered to 25. William Contreras, once again, he is out for the Braves to 99. Seth Beer is a Houston Astro. That one is numbered to 5. Then we have ourselves a little Alec and the Phillies. Alec is numbered to 35. A redemption, Juan Soto, Nationals. Our graded card is Grayson Rodriguez. Card grades to 9.5, autograph grades to 10. The card is numbered to 35, and Grayson Rodriguez is an Oriole. Baltimore in the house. There's Griffin Roberts. Griffin Roberts is a St. Louis Cardinal. That is numbered to 35. And Jonathan Loaisiga heads to the Yankees. Jeremiah Jackson to 99. Angels. Joe Adell, also Angels, to 99. Casey Mize. There you go, Detroit Tigers. There's our number 1 overall draft pick. Card grades to 9.5, autograph grades to 10. Card is numbered to 35. I know we got to try to conjure up that Joey Bart here for Mauricio. We've got to work on our mojo for the Giants and Joey Bart. Tristan Casas to 25, Red Sox. Josh Stowers to 35, Yankees. Remember, he was traded to the Yankees in January, mid-January. Cole Roederer, 35, Cubs. Bo Bichette is here for the Blue Jays, numbered to 15. And we have Xavier Edwards, card grades to 9.5, autograph grades to 10. Card is numbered to 99. I think he's a Padre. Let me double check. Yeah. Xavier Edwards is Padres. There's a handful of them I have a hard time remembering, so I write them down, have them handy in case I pull them, because I know I won't be 100% sure if I don't look at my cheat sheet. Nico to 35, Cubbies. Jameson Hanna, Oakland A's, to 99. Jeremy Eierman is also the Oakland A's. It's numbered to 25. There's another Alec for the Phillies to 15 on that one. And a Bo Bichette graded card for the Blue Jays. Card grades to 10. Autograph grades to 10. Card is numbered to 35. Hey, it's Sean Jelly. Haha, we conjured him. I love it. This is only the second time we've seen him in Valiant. We literally conjured him up tonight. Woohoo! And it's numbered to 99 for the Giants. Meanwhile, Mauricio's like, yeah, I don't care about your Sean Jelly. Where's my Joey Bart? I feel you, man. We're still working the mojo on your Joey Bart. Numbered to 5, Mason Denneberg is the Nationals. Michael Grove, Dodgers, to 99. A 1-of-1 printing plate. If I had to guess, I'd say DJ Peters. Let's find out if that's right. Is it right? It is right. That is the Dodgers with a 1-of-1 autograph printing plate of DJ Peters. Blue Jays, that's what you've been waiting for. A graded Vlad Guerrero Jr. 9.5 card grade, autograph grades to 10. Card is numbered to 99. So you got both your young studs there for the Blue Jays with Bichette and Guerrero each coming out graded. Luken Baker is headed to the Cardinals to 99. And Louis Robert makes an appearance here to 99 for the White Sox. Jameson Hannah's out for the A's to 25. Casey Mize shows up again to 99. Detroit Tigers. Another Fernando Tatis Jr. Wow. Graded to 9.5. Autograph grade to 10. Card is numbered to 25. Dang, Padres. All right, so this is Last Box Mojo time right here. Right here. We're going to try to work it. Hopefully pull the heat out of it. And see, Mauricio, I read your mind. I knew you still, that the Joey Bart's what you still were hoping for. So we're going to try. I'm going to try to conjure it up for you here. See if we get lucky and he shows up in here, I hope. Grayson Rodriguez, Orioles to 99. DJ Peters for the Dodgers to 99. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners to 25. There's another Vlad Guerrero Jr. That one very low numbered to 10 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Our last hit out is Julio Pablo Martinez, graded for the Rangers. Card grades 9.5, autograph grades to 10, card numbered to 99. Mauricio, I didn't find your Joey Bart, and I tried hard, man. I tried to conjure him up. I am sorry we didn't come up with him. But at least we didn't send you home empty-handed, right? And, hey, maybe in a couple years, Sean Jelly ends up being like the ace that I know he could be, and you'll make $1 zillion on that, maybe. We hope. We're going to try. Anyway, try. All right, so let's recap this. I'm not going to read all of this off again, of course, because that would be pretty much just like doing the breakover, and all those people waiting for NT would probably, come right through the the fiber optic cables and, strangle me if we did that. So instead, we're going to just flip through them like this. One more quick look for those of you who maybe came in late or need to take another look. Well, we will maybe flip one or two of them along the way, but for the most part, we're not going to. Keep on rolling. We'll flip this one because, well, come on. It's Ohtani. And Bruins, you said Nolan Gorman is hard to pull in Valiant. Yes and no. It seems he comes out, it's not exactly every other case, but yet he definitely isn't coming out every case either. He's definitely a little more elusive in here than he was in some of the earlier products. Ditto, of course, with Ohtani and a couple of the others that we were talking about. I think they probably somewhat do that on purpose, kind of rotate it a little bit as to which one is maybe comes out a little easier in one product versus another kind of deal. But we've definitely pulled some Gorman out of here, and we have maybe a case or two back where we pulled him a couple of different times out of the same case. So he's in here, but, All right, so Julio Pablo Martinez graded to 9.5 for the Rangers. Fernando Tatis Jr. graded to 9.5 for the Padres. Toronto Blue Jays, Vlad Guerrero Jr. graded to 9.5. Also for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette graded to 10. Xavier Edwards for the Padres graded to 9.5. Casey Mize for the Tigers graded to 9.5. Grayson Rodriguez, 9.5 for the Orioles. Jackson Kowar, 9.5 for the Kansas City Royals. Jonathan India, 9.5 for my Cincinnati Reds. Cole Roederer has that handsome black label, 10 for the Cubbies. Shane McClanahan, Tampa Bay Rays, grades to a 10. And Ethan Hankins to a 10 for the Cleveland Indians. So that is another case of Valiant in the books. We still have another, I don't know, 2 or 3 cases, I think, of Valiant left to break down there. So I'm sure I know there's at least one other already listed on eBay, and I'll get some more up and running in behind that before too long. We've got at least 2 more, maybe 3 more cases of Valiant on hand. All right, so anybody who missed it earlier, there's your shipping information. I'm not going to subject those who've been watching straight through to hearing it read yet again, but there is shipping info, consolation card information. Hit me up if you have any questions about any of that. It is a 4-box case of 2018 National Treasures football full case break. It's break number 3, and everybody's been so patiently waiting for this, and I appreciate your patience. Once again, it is the same format with team names on the left. Your name is up in lights across from your team on the right-hand side if you are in this break tonight. And, of course, it also ended on eBay tonight, the 21st of March, Thursday night, March Madness. And once again, I forgot, and dang it, I listed again tonight, and I forgot again. I don't know why I have such a mental block at that. I keep meaning to list a bidding spot for the empty boxes, and I keep forgetting to list the bidding spot for the empty boxes when I list the case. So what's probably going to happen is at some point along the way, I will just put up an auction for the empty boxes. And I might even give up some from past years. I'll keep a lot of them for myself, and I store things in them, and I don't know, I use them for probably more than I should to store things, honestly, because they do take up a bit of space. But so at some point, I will probably just put up some auctions that are just the empty boxes. So for those of you who, maybe that's your groove, I forgot to list it. I know, I forget every time. I think of it like when I'm doing the break, and then I forget to do it when I'm doing the listing, right? That's the problem. Tim, you said you bid on the wrong team. You meant to bid on the Blue Jays. Oh, but you bid on the Padres? But you don't have any regrets. Well, I'd say not. Your Padres did well. That's got a big mark on it right out of the thing. But yeah, your Padres, of course, you hit other stuff too. I don't know if you saw the whole recap or not, or if you just saw the graded recap. But you hit some other stuff in there too, So yeah, for a team you didn't mean to pick up in the break, you scored pretty well, Tim. Why didn't that kind of stuff ever happen to me, right? Like, I'll accidentally, if I bid on the wrong thing, I'll get skunked, or, worse yet, get 5,000 base cards and, and no hits. Just something else to take up a big bunch of space, Oh, that's the worst. I'm space challenged. Yeah, partially because I keep National Treasures boxes. Because I like the way that they smell. I like to store stuff in them because I like the way they smell. I know that's weird. I get it. But it's like, I don't know, that whatever type of wood they use in it has a very unique sort of smell. And I kind of like it. What can I tell you? Bobby B. Hi, Bobby B. And Tim, you're out of here. All right, we'll catch you the next time, Tim. And MJ, I don't know. Should that be MJ Sick or MJ SIC? How about I just call you MJ and try to lessen the impact of me horribly mispronouncing it? And you said you have had a tough day breaking, so you could use some lions to make your day better. Well, let's try to do that. That looks fatter than all the rest, right? You think we got a booklet in there? I think we could. I think we might. We're gonna find out. We'll save it for last because it looks like it might be the best, right? Being all nice and fat like that. Cedar, is that what's in there, Joshua? See, I didn't know. I mean, I knew it was like a cigar box type thing, but I didn't exactly know what type of wood it was. Somehow I thought cedar smelled differently than that. But anyway, whatever it is, I do like the smell of it. So, Bobby B, you're going to make a cologne out of National Treasure box smell. Well, hey, you know, why not? I do like the smell of it. I freely admit it, obviously, because I did just admit it. Von Miller to 99 for the Broncos. And to 35, that's Howie Long for the Raiders. Our first hit of the night belongs to the Ravens. That is Ray Lewis to 99. A relic to 49, a Pro Bowl relic to 49. That's Tyreek Hill, Kansas City Chiefs. The Biscuit, the Chicago Bears to 49 with a relic for Mitchell Trubisky. A Matt Ryan Century Materials relic. That one is numbered to 10 for the Falcons. Here comes our first autograph. It is the Rams, Jack Youngblood. Yeah, a little flashback into time there, numbered to 99 for Jack Youngblood. Here's Dante Pettis and the 49ers, hard signed, numbered to 99. Ooh, this looks interesting. This is a throwback too. I can't tell who it is yet though. Oh, it's Dan Fouts. Ah, cool. Chargers. And numbered to 25, relic and autograph. It's a sticker autograph, but still pretty cool. We have a redemption. It's going to sit right there, face down. We'll flip it at the end. Actually, it'll sit right there. We'll flip it at the end of the break, along with any others that we might find along the way. And then we'll go to the Panini website and find out what, if anything, they're numbered to and all that at the end. Jamal Adams to 99, Jets. Steve Largent to 25, Seahawks. Mike Evans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, relic to 99. You know what, Bobby B? The Eagles and NT, we pulled, I think it was the last break of it. We pulled that synced signatures numbered to, I want to say 10, and it was Carson Wentz and Michael Vick. I mean, like, it was really nice. It was a redemption, but really nice. Cortland Sutton and the Broncos. That's numbered to 99, but does anybody else see that maybe we got a little problem with that bottom relic? like, what happened? They kind of, I don't know. It's a piece of leather, I think, off of a glove or a shoe or something, but it seems they split it or did something funky to it, trying to get it in there, maybe. Weird, right? Anthony Miller and the Bears to 99. Pittsburgh Steelers, my Steelers. Jalen Samuels to 49. Relic. Autograph hit for the Dolphins. That is numbered to 49 with a little Ronnie Brown throwback ink there. Numbered to 5. That is Deshaun Hamilton for the Broncos. So Denver's kind of making some noise tonight. Giants, meanwhile, just go, oh, for real? Because they hit Kyle Lauletta to 99. They're just going, how did that happen? You know, I want Saquon, I hit Kyle Lauletta. I know, I do feel your pain on that. Josh Allen to 25. How about that for the Buffalo Bills? Nice NT hit right there for Buffalo with Mr. Josh Allen. All right, moving on. This is in box 3 of 4 that we are cruising through right now. And this is numbered to 75, and that is Yannick. Your guess is as good as mine on his last name for the Jags. Ezekiel Elliott to 21, jersey number, Dallas Cowboys. Relic for the Dolphins with Kenyon Drake to 99. A relic for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 99, Jameis Winston. And Dak Prescott to 25. That's got to be game worn because it's got some dirt on it. You know how I love that. Yeah, game worn. Oh, that makes me happy. When we get game worn and they're clean, I hate it. I like them to have dirt, blood, sweat, tear stains, grass stains. I like them to be just beat up when it is game worn. So I'm kind of happy that Dak Prescott's got some dirt on there. Well, this is quite nice. It is numbered to 25, Rookie NFL Gear Quad. So we have the Steelers, the Falcons, the Bengals, and the Dolphins on here. Dolphin relic, especially nice. Here's the way that works. You have to own 51% or more to take it outright, which would mean in this case, someone would have to own 3 of the 4 teams. If no single person owns 3 of the 4 teams, then that card will be given out by way of random at the end of the break. So it's up here sitting in housekeeping as well. Mark Andrews, that is numbered to 75 for the Ravens. There come the Bengals with Mark Walton. Always an effective use of space, Mark Walton. That is numbered to 99. Filling up the entire white space. We have another redemption. 2 of them sit there now waiting on us. Oh boy, Ravens. Ravens. You've got yourself a Lamar Jackson Prime Signatures booklet. Oh man. Even better than I would have guessed. That is all kinds of awesome. It is numbered to 5. If you have the Ravens and you don't love that hit, then there's something way wrong. Because that is, oh, that's so awesome. You've got the laundry tag with the shield and the swoosh, the hard signed auto. It's to 5. Nice hit, Baltimore. Vladislav, that's yours tonight. You've got Baltimore. Well, congrats, man. That is a really nice hit. That is worth writing home about, in my opinion. Travis Kelce to 75 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Here comes a 1-of-1 printing plate for us. It is Jordan Howard and the Chicago Bears. There's your little 1-of-1. Whoops, there's your 1-of-1 designation there on the back. Of course, we all know printing plates are 1-of-1 anyway, but nonetheless. Marquez Valdez-Scantling to 99. That is the Green Bay Packers. Broncos with another hit. Bradley Chubb and Von Miller to 99. Here come the Eagles for Bobby B. It is numbered to 25 with actually a pretty nice Carson Wentz relic. You managed to get 4 colors in there too, so not too shabby. Low-numbered Wentz relic. We've got another that's potentially going to have to go to random. And it is quite a nice card. You've got Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, and Josh Rosen. So your 4 rookie QBs there. Well, 4 of your 5 rookie QBs. So you've got Browns, Jets, Bills, and Cardinals. And same as the other, someone's got to own 3 of the 4 to have 51% or more. If no one owns 3 of the 4, it will also be awarded using random shortly. Numbered to 25, that is Fletcher Cox for the Eagles. And I forgot to say Last Box Mojo. Sorry, guys. I forgot to say it. I got all excited by that Lamar Jackson booklet, and I forgot to say it. So this does have a booklet in it, but it's not like a super mega booklet. But it is a nice Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. Remember, this is the one that the box was, taller. And it is numbered to 99. But behind it, ho-ho, we have another 1-of-1 printing plate, but this one with a relic and an autograph attached to it. Also the Broncos. Wow. And it is Terrell Davis. And how crazy is that? Yeah, so, wow. Nice one. Broncos. And the Packers involved here late, numbered to 83. You've got Marquez Valdez-Scantling autograph and relic. That's to jersey number, of course. Now, before we recap, we have a few things to take care of from our housekeeping area. We've got a couple of redemptions. We will flip those over and find out who they are. Then we'll go to the Panini website. We'll verify the teams, and we'll find out what these are numbered to, if anything, on the Panini website. Then we will deal with these multi-team cards using random.org. We'll slide through the spreadsheet first and see if anyone happens to own 3 of the 4 teams on either card. And if they don't, then those will roll into random. So, Bobby B, yes, that was Fletcher Cox. Your Eagles did come through for you there in the end. And Big Dude, you said you did not like this product. You know what? I find myself feeling the same way when my team doesn't hit. It doesn't matter what the product is. If my team doesn't hit, I never like the product. When my team hits, I always love it. I think we're all that way, right? Because we all want to win. We all want our stuff to come out. So I'm sorry we didn't have better luck for you, Big Dude. Darius Geis, that is rookie patch autographs, a little RPA for the Redskins. We'll find out, of course, what it's numbered to here shortly when we roll over to the Panini website. And behind that is Nick Chubb and Sony Michel, rookie dual signatures. So we've got the Browns on one half of that and the Patriots on the other. So random's going to come into play on that bad boy too. And I think this is our first case where we didn't have a synced signatures card. I don't think our other cases all had a synced signatures. I was getting kind of spoiled by those. All right, let me put these sleeves out of the way before I knock them all over the place. And let's get down to business and get a few things checked out here. First, let's get on the Panini website and get their... Obviously, I was using this to look something else up earlier. Now we need to look at football. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so we're first gonna look up the Darius Geis RPA, and that literally is the card set, rookie patch autographs. So let's scroll down there and find that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Good grief. All right. He is card number 175. So, Mr. Darius Geis, that redemption is going to be numbered to 99. Now, we're going to go look up the dual autograph one. That is under rookie dual signatures. And we're going to find out what it might potentially be numbered to. Might scroll my way back up through all this. Not dual materials. There we go. It should be card number 7. Nick Chubb for the Browns, Sony Michel for the Patriots, as we expected. It's going to be numbered to 49. I'm not going to write the team name on that one quite yet, though, because we've got to go through random to deal with it. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get ourselves back over here to random. Get that much ready to go. Okay, so we're going to deal with this first. So Browns and Patriots, and that's the order they're listed in the card. So that's the order I'm going to type them into random. Now, some of you may have been on earlier, those of you who might not have been, here's the way I do random. If I have 9 or fewer items in a list, I do random 3 times. The first 2 don't count. The third one makes the decision. Only when we have 10 or more items in a list do I do random a single time. Obviously, we've only got 2 teams in here. That would be the Browns and the Patriots. So assuming that the same person doesn't own both teams, then we will be doing random 3 times. And again, the first 2 won't count. It will only be the third one. But first, let's go check it out and see who has what. So the Browns, that is TKP Cars 1. And the Patriots is Bob Fab 23. So definitely we are gonna have to utilize random to get this card to its forever home. Or maybe just its temporary stop. It might be getting sold. It might not be forever home. You never know. Okay, so kids, here we go. Ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There you see 3 times our date and time stamp. It ends up heading to the Patriots. So this little deal right there, that dual signature redemption, headed to the Patriots. Now, we've got to kind of rinse and repeat for a couple of quad relics here. So, in this case, if we end up going to random, it's going to be typed in Browns, Jets, Bills, and Cardinals because that's the order they appear on the card. Once again, someone would have to own 3 of the 4 teams to take it outright because that's what it would require to have 51% of a card with 4 teams on it. So, we already know who our Browns are. We saw that a minute ago. That's TKP Cars. Let's go down here and take a look at our Jets. That's Tarowski 82. Buffalo Bills, that's Rach something. You know I'm going to butcher it, so you're probably just happier that I abbreviated it right. And then Mike Mickelson as the Cardinals. So we have 4 different team owners. Means we are back in business over here with our dear friend random.org. All right, so it is Browns, Jets, Bills, and Cardinals. Same order they appear on the card. Ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. And there you'll see 3 times our date and time stamp. That one is headed off to the Buffalo Bills. That is this card, this quad materials card right here. Now, this is in a sleeve. I would imagine everyone would know I would not take a Sharpie to your actual card, but I do always demonstrate that because as sure as I don't, you know somebody's going to say, you took a Sharpie to my card, and you just know that's how things go. On this one, we are looking at Steelers, Falcons, Bengals, and Dolphins. You got it. We're going back through that same little process for this card. Fun, right? Hey, it is. It's not bad. If you're involved in it, if you're one of those teams, it's definitely fun, but yet nerve-wracking, I imagine. Cool Cards 30 has the Steelers, the Atlanta Falcons, Wicked City Rips, the Cincinnati Bengals, 23, Cavs 23, and our Miami Dolphins, Nick Baldwin 3. So that is how we are rolling. 4 different team owners on this card as well means we're, back at random. All right, so Steelers, Falcons, Bengals, and Dolphins. And once again, ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. And there you will see 3 times our date and time stamp. It is headed to the Dolphins. So that is this handsome little quad card here going to the Kalen Ballage Dolphins bidding spot. Now, we are ready to recap this break. Okay, so the Dolphins, Kalen Ballage, awarded using random, the quad card there. The Josh Allen spot for the Buffalo Bills, awarded that from the quad relics. The Patriots to 49 were awarded this rookie dual signatures using random. The Redskins have Darius Geis to 99. A 1-of-1 printing plate, not autographed, Jordan Howard for the Bears. The Ravens hit with Hayden Hurst to 75. You've got a game-used Dak Prescott to 25 for the Cowboys. Numbered to 99, it's Jameis Winston. Kenyon Drake for the Dolphins. Kyle Lauletta hits for the Giants. Jalen Samuels out for the Steelers. And to 99, Anthony Miller for the Bears. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Mike Evans. Nice little throwback. Dan Fouts here to 25 for the Chargers. Dante Pettis for the 49ers. And a Jack Youngblood, another little throwback sig. That one for the Rams. For the Green Bay Packers, you have Marquez Valdez-Scantling to 83. A printing plate, 1-of-1 autograph relic for the Broncos with Terrell Davis. A Cortland Sutton booklet for the Broncos. Broncos had a pretty good break, right? That is numbered to 99. To 25 for the Eagles. That is Fletcher Cox. Carson Wentz to 25 for the Eagles with a nice little 4-color relic. Broncos hit again, dual relics to 99. There's another Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the Pack. Here's what is probably my favorite card of the night because it's all kinds of awesome. Oh, that is so nice. That is Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. Look at that. Tell me you don't love that. You have to love that. Even if you don't care about the Ravens, even if you don't care about Lamar Jackson, that card is just awesome. It is numbered to 5 for Baltimore. Mark Walton, Bengals. Little Josh Allen action to 25 for the Buffalo Bills. Numbered to 5, Broncos hit again. Deshaun Hamilton. The Dolphins get involved with Ronnie Brown. That's another Bronco. It's Cortland Sutton. Got a weird kind of shredded up relic there on the bottom. Matt Ryan to 10 for the Falcons. Mitch Trubisky to 49 for the Bears. And that is a Pro Bowl relic to 49 for Tyreek Hill and the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Ravens with Ray Lewis to 99 is how we got things started off tonight. So that's the break. That's the recap. I will put up what's coming up in the days ahead and shipping information again here. If anybody missed that earlier or you have an inkling, have a hankering, whatever you want to call it. If you want to see it again, is what I'm trying to say. It's coming your way right now. So tomorrow night, autographed football jersey, some Cornerstones basketball, Inception baseball, and another case of the Leaf Draft Hobby. Saturday's an off night because my Kentucky Wildcats are playing, and it's March Madness, baby. Got to go out and celebrate that. Hopefully, if we lose, I'll just be sad. But either way, not breaking Saturday. Sunday, an autographed basketball jersey. We're doing a half case of encased football, right? Because I found the half case that I forgot I had. So that's what we'll be opening. That's all I have left of it. Valiant Baseball breaks again on Sunday night, and we'll also open a 20-box case of Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. That's a multi-sport product. Spots are sold by first letter of the last name. They are all listed in the football category. On Monday, a half case of Leaf Best of Basketball, because I found those over the weekend last weekend, and is the last of that I have. We'll also open 8 boxes of Donruss Baseball. That's the back half of a case. On Tuesday, Leaf Autograph Multi-Sport Jersey, Cornerstones Basketball, National Treasures Football, and Inception Baseball. So that's what's coming up in the days ahead. And one more time, your shipping info. The paid breaks, which was the majority of the breaks tonight, should be on the way to you by Monday. Possibly sooner. I hope sooner, but let's just say no later than Monday. And if you were in the autographed baseball break, should be on the way to you no later than a week from today. That's the free shipping break. Probably will be out sooner, but no later than that. And consolation cards, if you were in the paid break and you got skunked, your team did not pull a single card, a single thing, a single item in the paid breaks, you are going to get consolation cards in the mail. They will ship with the rest of the break. If you were in the free break and you got skunked, that's the autographed baseballs. Typically, I would hold your consolation cards until your next package went out the door, but if you want it sent sooner, all you need to do is send me a message and let me know. I will get you taken care of. And that's it for me tonight, guys and gals. I will be back at it tomorrow night. So until then, enjoy March Madness. Enjoy the start of your weekend tomorrow, and we'll catch you the next time. Bye now.